Game number 1 of this knockout match. In the top right, the big boy himself, representing Dragon Phoenix Gaming, it is Parting. And in the bottom left, just clown jitsuing his way through the bracket, the ultimate high-stakes YOLO toss. It is SOS. Bamboozling his opponents before the first fight of the game even takes place. Both these players are similar, but also, like, there's no way to be similar to someone who plays this type of style, but somehow they are also similar but different. And that made it even more confusing. I was like, how am I going to say this without sounding dumb? So the summary is, I'm not. Parting, he relies on his proxies, his micro, his trickery, whereas SOS subverts expectations and then exceeds them, and then handicaps himself and drags his handicapped knees across the finish line before you even realize he was there. Meanwhile, Parting, of course, the second pylon. Now, I think SOS is making a key mistake. He's making his second pylon in his main. Everybody knows in Protoss versus Protoss, the correct place for a second pylon is anywhere else. Parting understands this. A robotics facility, because of course. Meanwhile, Parting coming in with a probe. Is that probe gonna dodge SOS's probe? Are you kidding me? It does. Not that it would matter. SOS is on the prowl, but he's not prowling correctly. Parting's gonna see the second pylon and be confused. Like, did you seriously make a second pylon in your base, bro? Like, do you know what year it is? Do you know what expansion we're playing? This is the Legacy of the Void. Look for my Stargate. Joke's on you, I don't have a Stargate. So Parting will lose the probe, but in losing it, will scout successfully. There is at least one Stalker. Another Stalker, oh my god. He sees it! He's gonna go for the pylon, but will he go in time? There are Stalkers on the way. I don't think he can get the pylon in time. He realizes. Meanwhile, Parting at home. What is SOS building? He's going 4 gates. We're going 4 gate. SOS has 2 probes on the map. He's gonna proxy a pylon with one of them. Here we go. It took 3 minutes and well, about 3 minutes as he scouted it. The Immortal gonna bust up the ramp. Not a care in the world. Gonna go straight. Oh, he misclicked so little. He hit the gateway one time. That might cost him the shield battery kill. It's unclear. He needs to target the shield battery. He gets it. But that might cost him his Immortal. You can't just lose the Immortal. No, Parting some miss micro. Oh, God. That is exactly the opposite. Like, he really needed the Immortal. Oh. Those Stalkers didn't die. They just canceled the warping, but still. He can use this. Oh my god. This is so bad. Like, you really need the Immortal. I can't, like, you need the Immortal so badly. You can't, it needs to be Immortal. Meanwhile, SOS is casually warping on the other side. They're just probes all over the place. Meanwhile, he has a probe in Parting's main. He's got the warp prism on the high ground where it can't be spotted, which is a genius play. Meanwhile, he's building another Immortal. There are no sentries for SOS, so he could come up the ramp. The Observer gonna spot this. It's gonna somehow get weirder. He's going with the Stalker, the Sentry. A Force Field could be used. He does. But the Force Field's not gonna matter with the Warp Prism micro. Meanwhile, Stalker's in the main. Away we go. He's going for the probes. There's just gateway units on the other side. Shield battery finishing up. Parting's making... Oh, now the beautiful Force Fields. Parting might need to recall. At this point, it's almost too late. The shield battery's doing so much. Parting's got an Immortal. That Stalker's badly bruised. The probes. Wait, SOS lost all his Stalkers. Wait, did he recall them? No, he lost them. There's an Immortal building. Parting's down 8 workers. He defended with the probes, but at what cost? One gateway goes down. Parting, it's now 3 gates to 3, but Parting has a robo, but he doesn't have the probes to use it. Parting's legitimately relying on actually killing all the gateways, which is kind of a strat here. The shield batteries are out of energy. Two adepts being warped in by SOS on the other side. Every warp-in on the other side, he can dodge the shots with the warp prism. He's going to work. One badly bruised stalker. There's a sentry. He dodges it. Each of these volleys, if they're projectiles, they can be dodged. You gotta be so careful. The force field, he juggles back. Oh, Zealot warped in. Counter force field. Blocks him in. Adepts in the main. Blocked, but gonna kill some very key probes. Parting a little distracted on the other side. Blink is on the way. That's very optimistic from SOS. I'm surprised we didn't see a Dark Shrine. The Adepts will be killed. Parting loses 2 more probes. He can bring those Stalkers potentially across the map now. Parting is still down in workers, but he's chipping away at the actual production. Oh my god, the Warp Prism took some damage. There's a barrier on the Immortal. The Observer giving vision to the high ground. There's nothing to kill it. He's gonna kill. He's killed now 2 out of the gates. More Adepts on the way in. If he could just wall the damn ramp, maybe he'd be okay. But the Adepts are on the way in. He didn't wall the ramp. Meanwhile, SOS is edging towards Blink. Parting has to recall. Oh, the prism is lost! He lost the prism! The prism is so important for micro potential and for warping in. Oh, you can't just lose the prism. There's no energy on the sentry. SOS is gonna have Blink. Parting is down. Oh my god. That War Prism's not going to make it. He finally found the pylon that was the source of all of his woes. But without a prism, how does he actually fight SOS? He can't dodge the Stalkers. He has to retreat. Parting's still in a tough spot. Now SOS will build a robo as we trade tech. Parting has been down workers. Oh, Jimmy, why? I mean, yeah, but Parting has been down workers for a while. Stalkers. Oh, he gets one before the blink. It looks like we're just gonna macro it out. Or are we? As the blink stalkers are looking for an opportunity to do what they do best. Oh my god, he blinks over the minerals! And he's... Dun 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 dun. Surprise! Oh wait, but he can wall the ramp, or can he? Guess who's force fielded now? Oh no! Oh, it seemed like the play until it didn't. SOS outmaneuvered, bamboozled. Oh, that first Immortal. Well, everything you expected from these players is more and more. SOS with the moves and Parting with the pressure, but SOS holds a little bit stronger. SOS. Chill out. This guy. All right. As we close in on figuring out who's going to qualify, the field is narrowing. SOS with a solid game 1. Parting on the... we've seen on that map in 2 PvPs in a row, Parting lost his first Immortal. Like, you can't lose the first Immortal. It's so important. If he had that, I think, like, considering how much else he was able to do, oh, that was the difference. I mean, a lot of things were the difference. What a mess. And let's do it all again. These guys. Who doesn't love the Terran music? I know all the lyrics. If you guys don't know the lyrics, you're not real StarCraft fans. Well, that's probe going somewhere. Take the midnight probe going anywhere. He was just a shield toss, opening up gate expand, making his cyber after Nexus first. I don't know where this ends up. I've already embarrassed myself, but hopefully they'll do something interesting before I can continue. There's a probe over here. There's also a probe over here. There's a probe here. I'm just saying the probes that aren't in the main base of the players they're supposed to be. So parting, he showed the second pylon in the main, but he's also building a third pylon on the map. And just take your... Okay, wild guess. I mean, Stargate, but wild guess. Yeah, well, I mean, of course it's a Stargate. It's a decoy Stargate, though. So that's SOS's pylon blocking, by the way. The pylon block works both ways. He's going to cancel it after scouting the Adepts. Doesn't want to waste the money, it looks like. But will SOS realize this is happening? By the way, SOS just chilling with the probe as well. He's going to expand. SOS didn't scout the most. Like, this is so obvious that why would you scout there? Who would be dumb enough to put a Stargate in that location? Like, are you serious? You know what can block Adept Shades from getting into a base? Adept Shades. Okay, this is going to get very... Okay, so he blocked Parting Shades with his Shades, but his Shades are also chasing Parting as he shades. 50 Shades of Adepts coming to a Twitch stream near you. The only unit that isn't... Like, the only thing that isn't a building that has collision with Adepts are also other Adept Shades, which can see each other in the Netherworld or wherever the hell they are. Meanwhile, this Oracle just kind of gets in because why would he proxy an Oracle? He's going to lose the Oracle, but that's... Oh my god. Well, 11 probes. That's a lot of damage. At this point, hard wall, parting. Don't get greedy. Just don't let the Adepts in your base. That's a lot of damage. And a second Oracle will come in. I wouldn't be surprised if he sacrifices this one, too. Parting. Oh, don't... Oh, he might want to let the Adepts in. It's a bait! But SOS felt that he was being baited. It wasn't masterful enough. Parting couldn't pull one over on him. He wanted, like... SOS is like, wait a second. It's a trap. And you're like, no, trap is on the other side of the bracket. He's playing in the winners finals. He beat you, remember? Wait, no, he beat Parting, but still. It's like, no. Both sides going for a Twilight. How many Dark Shrines are we going to see? Oh, SOS goes in! He was microing against the Oracle. It definitely wasn't an intentional move right here, I don't think. He's still going to kill 6-7 probes. Oh my god. And he gets out with one Adept, which still is dangerous. Blink for Parting, and for SOS, we have no minerals. One Oracle stayed alive. The worker counts are even. SOS might not remember that, indeed, he lost a whole bunch of workers. The Oracle dun. SOS couldn't afford a battery in the main. That means more probes are going to die. Devastating damage to both players. Parting loses the Oracle, but it was intentional. It's 26 to 22 workers. They both have an expansion. I don't think that's going to... Well, I don't know how long that's going to last. SOS still has a probe on the high ground to block, but... I don't know if that's going to help enough. The shield battery is draining fast. He's targeting the Guardian Shield. Wait, no, that wasn't the Guardian Shield Sentry. This fight is getting confusing. Killing probes is nice. He kills one. Parting is up 4 probes. And SOS isn't going for anything else. That's the kicker here. He's been recovering his probe count, and he has a Twilight, but no other tech. He built a whole lot of sentries. So that's pretty, well, they're not mineral heavy, so. SOS is looking, he's going to get over here like, are you serious, Parting? Did you? Yep, this guy. Oh my. He put it right there. Are you kidding me? Really? Oh, Blink kills one Adept. One Adept might get by and get kills. Okay, he got it at the last second. Lucky Parting. Robo is on the way. SOS is going to go for Adept Glaives, and I'd imagine we're going to slap a bunch of gates on now. Because he's going to try to kill Parting. I don't know how many gates he can afford. Maybe 3 more? 5 gates? Hallucinated Phoenix is on the way. He already spotted Blink. Glaives is kind of like, well, you can't just go charge, but also there's no way I'm getting Blink or nearly enough in time, so. Once again, well, Parting has a distinct advantage here with Blink, especially before the first Immortal comes out. He's up by 5 workers. It's looking good for Big Boy over here. But it's not, he's not out of the woods yet. He's taken a 3rd, which is a bit awkward. This pylon, SOS had a pylon over there, by the way. That was how he was warping in Adepts. You know, the Observer spots the army on the ramp. He could also give him a taste of his own medicine with those Blink Stalkers. I don't know if SOS might. Does he feel it? Does he smell it in the air? Does he feel it in the water or whatever? Or taste it in the water? Oh, a little. Oh, Parting missed some shots there, potentially on the Immortal, but pylon targeted. He's getting a little fancy with the Blink Stalkers, but that supply blocks SOS a little awkwardly. He wants, oh, he's building an Immortal. So Adept Glaives just, like, Adepts do not go well pound for pound against Stalkers. Stalkers are just better. The longer the fight goes on, the better they get with Blink. Oh, Parting. Okay. Nice micro on the retreat. The longer this game goes on right now, the better it is for Parting. Unless SOS can find a win in any fashion, if he's going to need to move out soon. Like, the timer's running out. He needs to, as soon as he starts getting a War Prism, oh, he's going to hunt. He's on the hunt. He's going to try to outblink the Stalkers. And what's the cooldown? How long on Blink? A few more seconds. Okay. I mean, he's got to make a bold move, and this is indeed a bold move. The cooldowns are a little awkward here. Well, he actually waited to blink, which is going to cost him a Stalker. Parting, maybe a little greedy. He's got 10 more probes. SOS somehow doing damage. +1 isn't done yet. Okay, you can't blink on that. Here come the reinforcements. A Prism is finally on the way. SOS has way more army supply, but it's partially because Adepts are way cheaper than Stalkers, but equal on supply. Yeah, the 3rd base might actually be gone because SOS got a bunch of pickoffs there. Parting has charge now, but I'm not sure how much that is going to help. You know what's going to help? Archons. Archons are... Oh, he really wanted that Archon. Is Parting really going to try to save the base? If he can get the Warp Prism... Oh, he doesn't need to be out here. He doesn't need to be out here. You're going to lose the 3rd. Just get your Archons. Okay, the fight... Well, the fight is happening. More Adepts. These Adepts are going to change the equation. The Archon's doing a lot of work, but Parting's kind of caught. The Adept... I mean, the Archon dies. SOS making a mountain out of a confusing molehill. The Adepts try to come into the main. Parting realizes and blocks it off. But SOS actually, like, he wants to dunk on this. There are shield batteries. Coming up this ramp, even with a shade, is going to be dicey. A hard wall. Is he going to shade all the way by? Does he shade some by? He does. Oh, the blink on it. He's going to go for the probes, I guess. Here comes the rest. How does this fight go? The Archon's in front. The Stalkers are fighting Adepts, which he can actually reposition the Adepts forward. Whoa, 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 whoa! What's going on? Parting, he still has the Immortals, but the unit count is looking precious low. He juggles back. Parting lost some of the probes in there, but not that many. The Adept's just not dying fast enough. He might need some Adepts or something of his own. He's got to juggle back. He's blinking in 2 different forms. The Immortals are holding their ground. Another Warping on both sides. The juggle back to the ramp. SOS is breaking through. Parting lost an Immortal. He lost the second Immortal. SOS has done it. What? Are you serious? I don't... What? Okay, like... If you were writing out a guy... Adepts do not counter Stalkers. But well, now we got to put a little asterisk at the end of that. But when SOS is in the game, reality and common sense no longer seem to matter. They are irrelevant. Okay. So, that happened.